Well, isn't this an entertaining game to stream? It has a remaster on Steam, so I decided, what the hell? It's currently 9 in the morning. Okay, I don't think I want to read this out loud, there's too much. But lately this place has felt really empty. Isn't it supposed to be the main street? I think everyone is too scared to leave their house. Okay, I guess I will read it, why not? Oh well, it's fine, right? We can just eat dumplings while sitting on the storefront since there's so few people. Yeah, since we're a bit early for the meeting time, we can do that while waiting. The dumplings they make here are really delicious. I know, right? We should eat them quickly before the others get here. I'll read the actual dialogue. This narrator stuff you guys can read on your own. Now, that atmosphere's fine with me, better than the heat at least. Yep, this summer looks like it's going to be pretty cool this year. I won't have to go cool myself at Corinne's place. You treat your house like a storeroom and barely give it any ventilation. That's why it's so hot in there, even though the forest it's in helps block the sun's rays. Yeah, something like that can be bad. Ah, but it's refreshing. It's cool and peaceful. Peace is good. Everyone says so. Does this village really look peaceful to you? Oh, hello, Kine. There's still some time before our appointment. Look at that. Nothing else could scream incident more than that. It's frightening everyone. You need to do something about it quickly. Incident? What do you mean? I can't see anything at all. Anyway, one more dumpling, please. Of course you're not going to see it while your eyes are glued to the food down there. Look up and tell me again you cannot see it. No thanks, I'm fine. The dumpling I have in my mouth might get stuck in my throat. Just shut up and look. Gah. Big tree. Huh. Do you see it now? Got it already, thank you very much. Big tree like that isn't something to laugh at. But hey, when looking at something that big, you really can't help thinking about human life, right? You're already bothered by it. It'd be fine if it just disappeared in a day or two, but it's not likely wow, words are difficult. But it is not likely something that massive will simply disappear if we leave it alone. There we go. The villagers are starting to get frightened by that tree. Furthermore, such a large obstacle to the light will eventually have a detrimental effect on the hearts of the yokai living in the village, don't you agree? It's also bad for the growth of the plants. In fact, a portion of the crops and flowers that were planted in the fields in the village's outskirts have already begun to wither away. It's not difficult to imagine that if we leave the tree alone, things are only going to get worse. Ain't it good, though? We get a cool and sunlight-free summer in return. We can take the opportunity to mass-produce bean sprouts. This girl. Well, I also was saying to myself that it's about time to investigate that great tree. The timing is perfect, I would say. Is that so? Reimu, haven't you been poking your nose into the thieving uproar that happened at Corinne's place recently? Are you done with that already? Of course not. There's no way we can leave something as ridiculous as the Ame no Murakumo being stolen alone, don't you agree? But no matter how I looked and searched for the criminal, they didn't leave a single trace. Wait a minute, what are you talking about? Let's see, Krindo, was it? A thief broke into that antique store? What is that? And the Ame no Murakumo about? This is all news to me. I should probably give an explanation for that. Oh my, Rinasuka, you're pretty late. The last to show up, in fact. No, I'm right on time. One should be neither too early nor too late for any appointment. Being late is obviously out of the question, while being early makes the other person worry too much about whether they should have come early too. Yes, your opinions really matter to us. What are you saying about a thief? This, as they say, a thief broke into my shop. As you may know, my shop sells items that came here from the outside world. There are also some other small and rare articles that are not for sale, and that I keep for my personal collection. The value of the Ame no Murakumo that was stolen around a week ago really stood out from the rest. The great tree grew just a few days ago, and the theft happened a bit before that. Well, we didn't know that Rinasuke had such a thing in his possession, and if it is true, there's no way we can leave such an artifact alone. Ame no Murakumo, huh? Wait, the Ame no Murakumo? No, wait a minute. Are you sure it's the authentic one? This isn't the time to talk about its value. This is the most famous and powerful sword in Japanese lore. Most of all, how are you able to get an artifact like that? It's the first time I've heard about a relic like this being in Sokyo. Wasn't this heirloom enshrined and worshipped somewhere in the outside world? Oh, Kine didn't know about it after all. Me too. I'm really interested to hear about how you found that sort of thing, Corinne. Trade secrets. Well, whether or not that sword is the genuine Ame no Kumo handed down from the ancient times, it was definitely made of pure scarlet gold, and it was undoubtedly an extremely powerful sword. Of that I am certain. After hearing that story, I started looking for the Ame no Kumo and its thief, but up till now, the culprit remains at large. I see, so while you were searching for your thief, that great tree sprouted forth and caused an even bigger uproar. That's how it is. Incidentally, Reimu also mentioned that she had a feeling the culprit was in that great tree. Really? Well, Reimu's intuition is generally right in these times. Oh my god, there's so much dialogue. Well, we can't leave that tree alone anyway, right? So I figured, since Kine was being annoying enough to call this meeting as well, that it was time to investigate that great tree and kill two birds with one stone. That's how we decided to include Corinne in our exploration of that great tree. After all, it's his fault for keeping quiet about the sword and not securing it well enough. It's clearly the thief who's at fault. I'm the victim here, and really I'm not even suited for fighting. I'm certainly expecting nothing from you in battle. There's strength in numbers when one man get a big tree like that, don't you think? So in short, he's making up the numbers. You don't have to declare that to everyone, you beast. I don't want to go. Anyways, let's all give this our best. Onwards and upwards. Ooh. Let's see. Do I want to play on bullshit mode? No. No, I don't. Finally. No! Excuse us, we're coming in, Aku. Hey, Aku, you there? Yes, hello there. May I help you? We're thinking of exploring that tree a little from now on, so we were wondering if you had any information to share about it. Aku, do you know anything about that thing? I don't know much. At the very least, it's not something already well known, like the cycle of the number of ghosts increasing every 60 years. I guess we'll have to do some actual legwork to know more about that thing. By the way, I'd be happy if you can resolve this tree incident too. That thing is blocking the sun's light, and I don't want to catch a cold. So I'll help in what little way I can. If that thing keeps growing, the village won't be getting any sunlight at all soon. Please do something about it before that happens. We'll take whatever help you can get. What can you do for us? At the very least, I'll help with what I'm good at. I'll make a record of your explorations. A record? That's it? My exploration records are important, especially in RPGs. Nice fourth wall break. What do you mean by that? Who knows? But if you're not satisfied with just that, well, fine, I'll give you this too. Oh hey, cool. What's this? It's key to unlock treasure boxes in that tree. Since I can't fight in there, I really have no use for this, so I'll give it to you. The treasure chest, now that gets me excited. Seems the key disappears after you use it once. Since it's not reusable, please consider your options carefully before using it. It disappears after using it once? How does it even work? Who knows? Please tell me there's not going to be more fucking dialogue. Oh god. So this is the inside of the great tree. The greenery seems to stretch out forever. A forest within a tree. I suppose it wouldn't be too odd to find such a small forest growing inside such a huge tree, but actually seeing it with your own eyes, feels like all I can do is shake my head and laugh. I bet I'll have a stupid grin on my face for the next 3 days when I remember this before I go to bed. Really, for me, it's all so normal that it's kind of disappointing. Yep, you find one mysterious super huge plant, get all fired up and go inside, and what's waiting for you is a forest with a lot of soil and grass. Something that makes no sense from the outside, what's inside it makes way too much sense. Would have been better if there was a place with boiling magma, or some space-like atmosphere, or something else appropriately crazy. Spare me from that, please. Rumors are, how do I put this, extremely experienced with incidents. Their perspective is much different from ours. As the bastions of common sense, we'll have to do our best to keep them in line. I don't mind if you want to be a bastion, but you better be as helpful as one in battle. I was just temporarily overawed by the sight of this place. Of course I'd be helpful in battle, my skill is nothing to scoff at. My skill is plenty to scoff at, and I doubt I'll be anything more than a liability. Can I go home now? No. Nah. You, a grown man, want to leave behind frail and defenseless young ladies and return by yourself? What a heartless person you are. Who exactly qualifies as a frail and defenseless young lady here? What are you trying to insinuate? Nothing. You're reading too much into it. Come on, Kine, stop glaring at him so that we can get started. Oh my goodness. 10 minutes into the recording and I can play the fucking game. Nice. I'm gonna have the wiki open on my other screen because, well, this is kind of a wiki game. Oh, characters move so much faster now. I love it. I was just playing the pirated version not too long ago. The not remastered version not too long ago. Oh, that's so nice. I love it. What is this? Oh, this is Rainbow. Oh, and we're sending a secondhand shop owner too. Hey, we got extras over here. What would you all be doing entering this place as a group? You could ask the same thing. What are you doing here? As for us, we're doing the usual sticking our neck into trouble because it looks interesting. Ah, yes, that was entirely what I expected. Rimuru and Marissa really do give off that impression to everyone else, huh? Anyway, enough of that. What about you? You don't seem to be the sort to stick your neck into this mess. It's not like I came into this place because I wanted to. Lady Yukiko got really excited since this gigantic tree appeared just when she was feeling bored. She was going on and on about how she wanted to give this place a visit. She kept telling me things like the journey to becoming a worthy swordswoman begins with a search for an appropriate sword, which will also polish your skills. So Yomu, go look for a sword in that tree, and so on. Were you trying to imitate Yuyiko's voice just now? Ah, did it sound like her? Not really. Ah. Anyways, you came here to do as you were told then? Of course not. No one could cater to Lady Yuyiko's every whim. Besides, I already have my Rukaken and Hakuroken. I just happened to come here to kill some time, enjoy the cooling atmosphere, and return to Hagyokuro after. The garden still needs cleaning. Rukanken and Hakuroken, those are the two swords you carry with you, the long and short one. Yes, they are both very good swords. If we are saying things, your short sword, the Wakizashi, is nowhere to be found. Huh? No, I have left it around here. Huh? What? No, that's impossible. Wait, really? My Hakuroken's gone? What? No way. You know, for a swordmaster to not be able to keep an eye on her sword, you may still be a provisional swordmaster, but it's still pretty embarrassing, don't you think? No, it's different. It was really there just a moment ago. This can't be happening. Where's my Hakuroken? Well, good luck. Whoa, wait. Please look for it with me. Sorry, no can do. We got places to go. Ah, where is it? Okay. This is such a good movement speed. Smoky Dama. Do I have any fire or dark? That's a good question. Wow, weak to every debuff in the game. Cool. Wow. You can use a spirit skill, a spirit skill, a spirit skill, or even a spirit skill. Epic. Well, I mean, I guess that's a buff. Bonk? Oh, right. You're all super weak. I love how Marissa doesn't start with enough MP to use Master Spark. It's so freaking stupid. Oop. Oh, you're alive. Bonk. Wait, what? Oh, so that was our first battle. It ain't too bad if we're careful. It wasn't too bad because of you all. I couldn't do much at all. We managed one way or another, but it gets pretty rough when they start attacking. It'll be best if we take the initiative and use spellcars to take out the enemies before they attack. Not like I can do that either. Well, even if we take damage in battle, we will cover after we're done with it. It's okay, don't worry. Anyways, let's go. Let's keep the beat going. All HP that was lost in battle will be recovered after it. If the character gets downed in battle, they will come back to the party with their HP fully recovered. However, for characters that recovered HP after being defeated, a large amount of TP will be consumed to bring them back. Those characters will lose 10 TP, and other characters will lose 1 to 5, depending on their HP left. TP acts as motivation for characters. If a character's TP goes down to 0, they'll be demoralized and return to Gensokyo by themselves. By reducing the amount of damage taken, you can reduce the amount of TP consumed. It's one way to extend your exploration. Oh, this is... right, the game starts you in the most autistic formation ever. The way this game works is that the farther left you are, the higher rate of being targeted you have. And the farther right you are, the lower rate of being targeted you have. So starting the tanks on the right and the frail ones on the left is extremely stupid. So I'm going to doot. Technically, Kine is tankier than Rinazuke, but Kine is actually helpful in battle, while Rinazuke kind of isn't. Wow, Marissa's starting magic is 69. That's actually kind of hilarious. I guess I should look at all my characters. Fire and cold resistance is decent. Wind, nature, mystic, and spirit resistance is horrible. Oh yeah, in this game, higher numbers means you take less damage from the resists. Wow, Rinazuke's base debuff and death resistance is actually very high. It's not bad. Kine is of course good against everything that isn't dark. That's nice. Reimu is fairly balanced, bad against Mystic, amazing against Spirit. Marissa is fairly weak across the... Wow. Good Mystic and Spirit resistance, though. I have no main equipment, and only a little bit of HP boosting equipment. Well, if I'm going to boost HP, I might as well boost HP on someone who has good HP. Before the first boss, I'm going to allow myself to get the absolute piss beaten out of me a few times, because if you game over, what is it? I think it's 12 times, you get a new character, and they're really good. Anyways, Nut Eaters and Small Kadamas. I definitely don't have fire. However, don't I have a dark attack? That was surprisingly good. Cypress stick, huh? I think that's just TP. Oh, it's MP actually. Who needs MP? Marissa kind of does need MP actually. Oh my, hey Marissa, in front of us. Isn't that a Tengu? I think I saw that girl before. What was her name again? Well, where did that Tengu go? I'm here. Oh, Wolf Tengu. Wow, you startled me. How'd you get so close? Oh, I remember now. You're Momiji, one of the guardians of Yokai Mountain, aren't you? Being called a guardian is a bit too much. I'm just part of the patrol. So what would a patrol Tengu be wandering around here for? The Great Tengu ordered us to investigate the Great Tree instead of patrolling the mountains. Wouldn't have come to this place otherwise. Aren't the Crow Tengu already doing that? That is quite likely, but they are doing so in hopes to get their hands on a scoop first. I'm here because I happen to pull the short straw. Ah, I see. In any case, I'll be going back shortly. Humans from the village won't approach this tree, and strong humans and yokai are coming in for a bit of fun. It's more or less as the Great Tengu predicted. Am I going home so soon? Since you're already here, explore this place with us. You'll probably get more direct information that way, you know. I'm sorry, but my duty was only to patrol. Besides, the Crow Tengu will surely return with more information anyways, though I don't know how accurate that information would be. Those Crow Tengu like gossip way too much. What proof does anyone have their information will be correct? Besides, those Crow Tengu only care about getting news before the other Crow Tengu for their next edition. Right. Compared to these crows, the information coming from the very serious White Wolf Tengu will be much more reliable, isn't that right? And the Great Tengu told you that the Great Tree is a higher priority, right? But patrolling the mountain is a real bore, especially after getting involved with a major incident like this. That's true. The Crow Tengu would probably prioritize making their newspaper over actually reporting any accurate information they get. You're pretty good at winning people over. The Great Tengu never did say to make haste in your report, I guess. Putting things that way does have a certain logic to it. I'm willing to help you for a while then. Sweet, put in your hands then, Luigi. Oh, good. Momichi's a pretty good party member. For the time being, I will stand by at that human village. Call for me there if you need my services. Will do. Wow, Rinazuki just took a lot of hits. Anyways, oh, that's amazing. What the fuck? Oh, that is such a good quality of life. This game didn't originally have that. That's actually so nice. Why are you alive? Die, please. Pain? This movement speed is so nice. Oh, Kuro Nut. I should look at that actually. Kuro Nut. Fire and cold. Well, I have neither of those. I love it. Wow, bye Rinazuke. Wow, this is just 8% to all stats. That's kind of not even good. Bunk. Pain. Ah! Final magic missile hue. Rinazuke is gone. Yup. Well, I do want a game over. Wait a minute, look, on the other side of the grove. Oh, that. What's there? That's Rumia, a yokai that can manipulate darkness. She collects the darkness around and forms a bubble of darkness around her, but it seems to blind her as well. Quite the eccentric yokai. I wonder if she can hear me if I call her from here. Hey, Rumia! What, Someone called? Ow, I bumped my... Whoops! Sorry. Ah, ow. Looks like she went somewhere else. That was predictable. Oh, good. Tunnels. Don't really need to be here, though. Let's see. Ancient history will probably freaking, I might actually want a fantasy seal here. And asteroid belt. Is asteroid belt like super weak? Die, please. Like I said, I'm staying in here until I game over. Might as well just use single target since there's only 2 enemies. Oh god! I might game over here. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna game over here. Yep. Well, that was our first one inside that tree. Enemies sure hit hard. Battles we should aim to defeat them before they can hit us. If we go a lot like that from the beginning, we'll run out of gas quickly. Well, it can't be helped for now. We're not used to exploring after all. As we recruit new members, get stronger, become luckier, and chip away at it, our exploration area will be little by little become wider as well. Guess what we can do is keep going at it. Ah, by the way, for some reason it feels like the enemies aren't targeting us equally when attacking. Am I just imagining things? You're not. Yeah. Characters in front of the party we target more often. Conversely, characters in the back we targeted less. Amongst our current group, the shopkeeper and I are a little tougher than Reimu and Marissa. It might be best to put us up front using the formation option to offer Reimu and Marissa a little more protection. I'm also the worst at defeating the enemies. I'll at least be a tank. If I'm just sitting there uselessly while you girls are shielding me, I'd have trouble sleeping at night. What's that grin? We'll be relying on you. My party's getting bigger. Way to go, Marie. What? Wait. Mari? Wait, what did you just make me say? That was all you. Anyway, it's good to have more allies. Only 4 people can be in battle at once, yeah? We used to get more allies. Of course there is. Only 4 people may participate in battle at a time, but you can still bring 8 others with you. The more people you have, the more battles you can endure, and the wider you can explore for each run throughout the Great Tari. Furthermore, people resting in the back during battle will slowly recover HP and MP. If someone's spent, you can shift that person to the back, where they'll slowly heal back up until they've recovered enough to fight at the front again. Though we don't quite have enough party members to do that kind of rotation, so don't worry about it yet. Just continue on as you are now and give it more thought once we're up to 8 or so party members. Sounds like it'll be best if we make full use of the advantages of having many people to work with us as we progress onwards. By the way, this might sound a little naggy, but do take note that you have to go to the human village and switch your party around to add new party members to the exploration team. Make sure to give the human village a visit later. And if you don't equip those weapons and armor, they won't have any effect. What did you strictly say? That was all you. I give up. Just do whatever you want. You have it tough. Good work. Is this really gonna be okay? What? I got achievements already? No, not more dialogue. It's nice that we're looking around Kine's school, but there's nothing to do here. I could ask what the heck you two are doing here, too. Yeah, we're here for some reason. There's nothing interesting going on in a school for you, or perhaps you want to study? No. I don't want to teach you to either. What do you do here normally? Well, it's a school, so normally I teach you. Otherwise, I thought of compiling a summary on all the monsters inside the Great Tree. It'll be useful if they ever get out of the tree, though I doubt that'll happen. So basically, if you want to look at the bestiary, we can come here. Thank you for that frank summary of what I've just went through. Oh. Well then. That's convenient. It's a fly and an off? What's fly? Human, yokai, ghost, something, beast, something, aquatic, something, oni, dragon, divine, something. I guess. Fascinating. Oh, I see. It is 12. Huh. Crikey. Wow. Guess save real quick. With a tree that big, I was worried that a tree or leaves might trash up the shrine. Seems like there wasn't much to worry about, though. The donation box is empty, as always, too. Nothing out of the ordinary at all. Well, when this kind of abnormal situation happens, donating to the shrine is hardly high on anyone's list of immediate priorities. Really? Is that really the only reason? What are you trying to say? Nothing, really. Anyways, why are we here at the shrine? Do we have something to do here? There's not really anything to do here at the moment. We should just come back after we exterminate monsters within that tree to accumulate experience. Then we can level up and distribute bonus points obtained from leveling up towards any point we want here. Also, if we want to use any special items we find within the tree on a character, here's where we do it. That's for later. For now, just think of the shrine as a place for level ups and bonus point distributions. Well, thank you so much for the explanations. Well, I'm a main character. It's expected for me to do this. So what? I'm a main character too. Shall we stop this line of conversation? Yes. Everyone can level up once. Cool. 1 point, eh? That's nice. Where do I want to put it? Mag, I guess. Everything that Reimu does is composite. You definitely want Mag too. You want HP. You want... Yeah, Mag. You want attack, honestly. Speaking of, I need to... Oh. We're back at the village again, huh? As I thought, the villagers here are more or less restless than usual. Of course, you two are the only ones who can remain calm, or rather be excited about the situation at all. And we're the type of humans who solve these incidents. Ways of the world works well if you think about it. It's been a while since I was able to take a casual walk around the village. Sure has changed a lot everywhere. We've walked in the outskirts for quite a bit, but there are still lots of food and lodging facilities around here. A long while from you is probably from several decades ago. Really? You have yokai in your lifespans. She realized it. But whatever you say, from the looks of the village, there really are lodging facilities popping up everywhere. Well, yeah, with this kind of obvious incident going on, there wouldn't be anyone who'd be taking a faraway trip or anything. What about it? From what I have heard, there are a lot of humans and yokai that have entered the tree. If we continue to explore the tree, perhaps we'll find others who will help your exploration. As our party gets bigger, we need a place to gather everyone around. With the amount of lodging facilities in the village, we should be able to get a pretty good price on staying at one for a while. If we make use of that, we should be able to accommodate for quite a number of people. Really? Thought that grin out of his store would be like a kappa out of water. That's really well thought out. I'm seeing you in a new light, Lamb. I can't tell if you're complimenting me or insulting me. I guess I'll just treat it as a compliment this time. So honestly, I got all the gold from Marissa's father and permission to use their good name to get a large discount. But Marissa probably wouldn't stand for this kind of thing. I'll just pretend that that's all thanks to me. Anyways, get over here, Momiji. And perfect. Anyways, Momiji needs that way more than you, Marissa. So current skill points is 4 at this level. Fascinating. Can't get anything good. Fascinating. Guess I can blast through the rest of the stupid dialogue real quick. And then I'll end this part off, because I want to try to keep it around half an hour each part if I can. Welcome. Welcome. Marissa, not a paper fan. I don't have one, and there's none for sale either. Guess this French will have to do. Are these such normal for trying to greet my customers courteously? The human village sure is a scary place. These are the only humans who do something like that, so relax. This is surprising. I've never heard of a kappa workshop in the village before. But of course, I started this shop just now. With a fun-looking tree popping out of nowhere like that, there must be a lot of humans exploring it. For those of them who are not used to fighting, they'll flock to my workshop in search of all sorts of goods. How's that? Perfect plan, right? Very perfect plan. Except that there aren't a lot of humans exploring that tree. You're kidding, right? You're obviously using Reimu and Marissa as your base for human behavior. Normal humans are too scared to get anywhere close to that thing. Now I don't feel like doing anything. I'll just close the shop and go back. Hey, don't worry about it. We're just the right customers for you, so make sure you prepare the best for us. Our workshop is only customers of the Dirt Poor Shrine Maiden and their companions. My store is already looking bleak from the first day. Wow. Pure sake wild. Right, I have to give that to Numbnuts. Miko's bored. Anyways, these are good equips, but they cost a lot of money. Well, not really good. They're fairly average. Time for me to grind out the magic library dialogue. This space is always super moldy every time I come. I figured you'd be coming any time now. Oh, that voice is from me. It's my library, so it shouldn't be a surprise, right? Incidents don't get much more obvious than that, so I figured it's about time the firefighters of Gensokyo started to act. If you know about it, just help us somehow already. Like giving us some ancient spell books or strong magic items. We'd welcome those with open arms. Really don't beat around the bush, do you? Oh, really? Well, fine, let's see. I'll raise your stats for you. Oh, that's good. Alright, go ahead. Make it a big one. Stat. We said I'll do it for free. Honestly, I'm not taking your money for nothing either. This kind of thing requires a lot of items and medicines and just charging you for materials. So basically, we pay money here to get stronger? Yes, indeed. So earn all you can. Keep the money coming if you would. Nice. I might get main stats to 5. Depends how much that's going to cost. So 283 down to 231. It's like 50? It's not bad. I'll stop there. Okay. I'm going to take a little break, and then I'll probably record another episode of this at some point. I'd say it'll definitely be today, and I'll definitely do a Fantasy Meeting part today too at some point. For now though, thank you for watching. That has been part 1.